Hi, I'm Andrash. I'm a software engineer and full-stack web developer from Taiwan. I'm looking for a remote position where I can utilize my skills and creativity to build cool products. Today, I'm going to show you a cool system that I developed, which is called ARP, short for Automated Robot Platform. ARP is a full-stack web application I built for my previous employer. I noticed a ton of repetitive tasks in the company, and as someone who hates repetition, I thought these tasks should be handled by computers, not humans. Because I believe that humans are meant to create, not to repeat. It's our creativity that makes us human. So I built this system to automate all those repetitive tasks, not just for me, but for my colleagues as well. In the end, it turned out to be a pretty successful project, used across multiple departments over 2 years. So, what exactly is ARP? Well, it's a platform where you can build and run bots. A bot is a custom program designed to perform specific tasks. For example, it can mimic a human user performing tasks on a website, copying images, text, data, or even downloading files. It can simulate mouse clicks, keyboard typing, and operate computer programs like Excel, ERP, or any other software. It can upload or download files from an FTP server, read files and data, generate reports, and even send these reports to you or other users via email. Isn't that cool? Well, unfortunately, I can't give you access to the application or reveal the source code. That's why I've put together this demo video to show you how it works. If you're interested in my work or would like to hire me to help build your product, please feel free to contact me. For more info about me and my work, check out my portfolio website at andrash.dev. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to the Automated Robot Platform. This is what you will see when you enter the website. And let me show you how it works. First, let's log in. Okay, after logging in, you will see this kind of UI. And let me explain what it means. So on the left-hand side, it is the detail section. And on the right-hand side, it is the CLI section, or you can call it command line interface section. So this is a web-based CLI that you can use this command line interface to interact with the ARP system. You can tell the system to shut down, or you can add users, you can remove users, you can assign users, or you can run a bot. So whatever you want to do, you do it here by typing in a specific command. On top, this is the bot section. So all the bots are shown here. Those are the bots that are currently running or already and running. For example, this one is a bot, and it is shown in red color because it is ended with an error. So if I click it, you will see that here it shows it is terminated with an error. And then we can also check out this one. The yellow one means it is ended because someone canceled the process. So you can see here, it is shown here, script canceled. And it also shows the reason. It is canceled because of me. I cancel it using a cancel command. And also the green one. You can see this one is shown in green because it is completed successfully. So you can tell the status of the bot by its color. And of course, there are other colors, and there are two more colors. One of it is gray, which means the bot is still running. And also another color is blue. It means that it is waiting for someone to interact with it. It needs input from user. So I will more on that later. So let me talk about the other part. So as I just mentioned, the left-hand side is the detail section. The detail can be text, table, or an image. So when you type a command, a detail will show up. So for example, the basic command is help. So by typing help, we can see all available commands here. And this is the detail. However, on this CLI section, you can also see how the system respond to your command. And this will be a simplified response. So for the details, you need to refer to the detail section on the left-hand side. And also the CLI section, all the messages shown here are also a part of the log file. So all of the interaction between you and the system are all being logged and saved in an HTML file. So let me show you. This is the directory of the system. And if we go to the user data and we see logs, here are the logs that was just generated because of us. This one is the latest. All right. So you will see these are HTML. Let me open it with VS Code. So in VS Code, you will see that it is an HTML structure. Those logs are HTML. That's why it can be shown in different colors and formats, and even with a link that we can click on. So these links are like shortcut. When we click on it, it will send a command for us. Normally, we need to type the command by ourselves. But if we click on this, for example, if I click this, it will send this command again. So let me click it. So it sends help again. So we have the first one and the second one. It will repeat the command. And also I can click on the plus. So this will copy the command and put it here. So I don't have to type it again. So even though there are many buttons that we can click on, but actually most of the buttons are actually just a shortcut for sending a specific command. So it is still a command-based system. As I have mentioned, the right-hand side is the log or command line section, and by clicking different thing, for example, if I click here, it will turn into a gear icon, and which means it is showing the system log. So in system log, you can see all the system messages. For example, when does the system start, and also when all the modules are initialized, and you can see the mailer is operational, so which means that the system is now able to send email. So when there is any event that occur, the mailer will send emails to notify. So here also we can see that when I type wrong password, it also leaves a log right here. And when does I log in, also what script do I type. So it shows what happened on the system. And also I can click on this one. This is user log. So you will see the icon turn into a person. So in the user log, you can see when did I log in and what did I do. And also when did I log out and what command did I type. So everything I did to this system are all recorded in this log. Okay, and then finally here, as I have shown you before, if you click here, you can see how the bot works. So you can see when does it start running and who run this bot and what the bot did and what is the result of it. Okay, so that's the three basic log type. So you can see this kind of, you can see it here like system, so you know this is the system log, and here it is user-andrash, so it is my log, and here are two. So if I shut down the system and restart the system, then it will create a new log. So that's why we have two logs right here, because I did shut it down earlier. And also here are the bots. So you will see this is the name of the bot. And you can also see that there's a number prefix right here, 001, 002, and 003. So those prefix are used to identify different instances of bots. So as you can see, the name is actually the same. They are all the same bot, but I run it 3 times. So there are 3 instances, but with different number assigned. So this is helping us to tell them apart. So this is basically how we use this system. Let's talk about the commands that is available on the ARP system. So as I just mentioned, by typing the help command, you are able to get the list of all commands. The auto command is very essential because we are using this to execute a bot. So, for example, if I want to run this bot, so we can put the name here. So this is the name of the bot. So let's run it. So as you can see here, it shows the fourth bot. So it is in gray color because it means that it is running. And now it turns into blue color because it means it needs someone to interact with it. It needs some input from user. So this bot typically just do something very simple. It says hello, and then it set up a countdown timer, and then it start counting down. So it will count down from 12 by default. So and then it will stop in the halfway. It will pause in the halfway and ask you to say something to it. So let's say hi. And then it will tell you that, yes, it received your input. You said hi. So here is, so it continues counting down and then it says goodbye. So this is what the bot does. So as you can see, it has successfully completed running, and then it turns green. So the green color means success. We can also see here when does it start running, and also who runs this bot, and is there any arguments passed when this script is executed. And of course not, because I didn't specify any arguments right here. And here are some details about this bot. So this is the this bot is used to show people, to show you a life cycle of a bot. So it does something, and then maybe it will ask you to do something too, or not. This is of course this is customizable. You can design the bot in the way that there is no human interference required. But in this case, we're showing you that it can also receive some input from user in case there is something that need to be decided by user. So yeah, and then when it does all the thing, it will be completed. Okay, and also you can see if it has a return value. And in this case, yes, because this bot is designed to return what user had typed in. Okay. So the bot in red and yellow and green all means that the bot is completed. So it is ended. So you cannot tell it to do anything because it is already ended. So it is not interactable. So to do the same thing again, you need to run. You need to use this command. You need to send the same command again. And by sending this command, it will create a new instance. So this time we can run it with some arguments. So for example, if I put it 10 and I put like true, so you will see it starts a new bot. So now it is 005, number 5. And then the gray turns blue. So remember, if it is gray, don't touch it. It will just do what it needs to do. and it is also not interactable because it is busy. So if it is gray, it means that it is busy and you don't have to do anything to it. Just let it do just let it do its work. Okay, and here, as you can see here, arguments, there are 2 arguments right here. So the 10 means it will count down from 10 instead of 12, which is the default. So as you can see from this one, it shows 12 if no arguments is passed. So in this case, it is 10. And then it asks us to say something. So let's say the XC. And then you will see it shows, it will hide my input right here. So this is useful if you have some application related to password and you don't want the user password to be recorded in the log file. So you can do it this way. And here, so it will continue countdown, and then it says goodbye and complete it. Okay, so and also the unique feature that ARP system outperform the other RPA system is that it can run 2, 3, 4, or 5 many bots in parallel. So let me show you how it works. So I run the command once and twice, 3 times, 4 times. So you can see here, all the bots are running in parallel. So the 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are all running in parallel. And I can, if I don't want to type anything, I can also press this one to cancel input, and it will stop counting down and just finish the process. So here we can all do the same thing. Okay, so this is the feature that the ARP system outperform other RPA systems. Now we have another command, which is cancel. So when we run a bot, for example, we run this bot again. Okay, so a new instance is created, the number 10. And then, for example, if you want to cancel it in the halfway, so we could just do one thing. We could say cancel and 10, number 10. So by typing this, you will see it turns from blue to yellow. So the process, if you click here, then you will see it is canceled. And it will also tell you the reason why it is canceled. It is canceled by me and by typing the user command. Okay, so that's how we use the cancel command to cancel a bot. However, there's an easier way if you want to cancel a bot. You see I'm running a new bot. So this is number 11, and when we want to cancel it, we can simply just click here. It will send exactly the same command for us. So if I click here, okay, do you want to cancel? Are you sure you want to cancel it? Yes. And then we'll see here, cancel 11. So I didn't type this command, but it is sent for me. So it is still a command-based system. The next command is called cluster. It is not what you think it is. It only does a very simple thing. If we have 2 or even more instances of the ARP system, then we can have those systems monitor each other. So if one of the system goes down, then other system will send an email to notify the user that, one of the ARP system is down and someone need to check it out. But I'm not going to show you this because it is actually rarely used. So this is the color command. The color command is used to change the color of the system. So to change the color, we just type color, and then we specify the color we want. For example, if we want it to be like gray, so we can just simply type like this. And okay, I shouldn't type the sharp. The sharp should be omitted. So I only type this. So you will see it turns into gray. So I can also do different color. For example, if I want it to be red, this one will be, okay, maybe pink. Yeah, this will be pink color. So yeah, this is how we change the color. And also another one similar command is called name. So here, the name command is used to change the name shown right here. So as I just mentioned, you can have more than one ARP instance. And sometimes it will be very confusing if you are jumping back and forth between different systems. So that's why we have the feature that we can change the background color, because by assigning different color, you can easily distinguish where you are. It will prevent you from mixing them up and typing the command in a wrong instance. So here, so the name also does the same thing. So we can also say the okay, so my system, let's try this. We change it to my system. So you can see it change into my system instantly. So it shows here. Okay, let me show you another command that is called script command. So what is script command? Well, as you can see, we can use auto command to run a bot. But how do we know what bot can we use? So to list all the available bots, we just type this command, and with no argument here, you will see that all the bots are listed here. And because this system is just for demo purpose, so there's no real bots. I'm not able to show you the real bots that I have developed for my previous employer. So I can only show you a demo bot that I have built for this demo video. So this is a demo bot that is gonna go to the IKEA website and scrape some information. It is gonna search for an item, and then it is gonna download the images and also get the name and price of the product. So yeah, that's what it will do. And of course here the script example bot, which we have already run multiple times here. So this is the script example bot. And of course there are other bots. For example, this bot is used to help user change their password. So we might talk about this later. But for now, let's just focus on the script example and also the IKEA web scraper bot. So to run this bot, we just press this plus. So you'll see the command is typed for us. So auto and the bot name. So we can run this bot this way. Okay, let's do it. So by typing this, by running the bot, you will see the bot is set up a directory, and then it go to IKEA website and it types table, you see? Oh, by the way, this is just a snapshot, so I can't click or do anything to it. This is just snapshot, but real-time snapshot. So you can see what the bot is currently doing. And this is also a feature that I haven't seen on any other RPA system on the market. So I think this is also quite a unique feature. Okay, so as you can see what it does many things as I introduce this bot. So you can see it go to the IKEA website, and we can click here and it shows the history image, and here search item. Okay, and then it found tables. So it only scrape for the first 5 items, although there are 40, but we only scrape for the first 5. And thanks to IKEA, by the way, I'm definitely gonna buy more of your product in the future. Thank you for not sponsoring, but letting me scraping your website involuntarily. Okay, so here there are 5 items downloaded, and then here it saves the result, so it means those images are saved. And also preview the details section. Okay, so let's see the details section. Here, let's click here and we will see a table. So this is the result. So you can see here there are 5 items, and here are the title and the price. And don't worry about the price because it's in New Taiwan dollar, it's not US dollar. So yeah, don't worry about it. And here is just the source of the image, and this one is the image file that it downloaded. So actually we can check the image files. So let's go to the script data, and we can see here's an IKEA web scraper, and here is, you see a directory called table. So let's see the table, and you see the tables are scraped. Unfortunately, the 4th one, it seems to be failed. So yeah, sometimes web scraping, it happens sometimes. I guess IKEA don't want us to download the images too rapidly, so it is blocking us from downloading it. So we are getting a template image instead of the real image. Okay. So also we can see the table right here. Let's open the table. With LibreOffice. Okay, well, interestingly, it is a table of a table. It is a table of tables. So yeah, it is the same thing as what you have seen here on the details section. So it's just the same thing. It is just showing you that you are able to get this in Excel format very easily. You can scrape whatever you want and you can put them in an Excel file. like this. And of course, because currently it is very easy for me to access the file, because you see we are in the directory of automated robot platform. And in case you are unable to access the directory directly from the server, then you can also download it from here. So by clicking this one, so you will see that the table is downloaded, table.xlsx. It is also available. And of course, the image file I can also download from here. So like this. Okay, so it downloaded. Those files are downloaded. So let's check it out. Okay, right? The images and the table are all downloadable from here. So that's how the web scraper works. So the command data is used to view the data created by bots. So let's type data, and then let's copy the name of the bot so we can view its data. So on the left hand side, you can see a directory structure right here. So these are the data that created by the bot. So each bot has a dedicated directory for it to storage all the data that it has created or received from user. Actually, user can also upload files to the bots, so the bots can process those files and also provide output. Those files that the bot received or generated, no matter input or output, can all be stored in this directory. We will be able to check what is inside the directory, and even we can download it, of course. Here, yeah, we can download whatever we want. So you can see it is actually this directory. The actual path is in the automated robot platform, user data, script data, demo.ikea web scraper. So you can see here, there are many different bots. Okay, currently only 2, but you can see each bot has its own directory. Okay, so now let's see other commands. So there are other commands like debug. We're not gonna talk about that. Doc obsolete. So help, we are already using it. And log. Okay, the log command is very important. This command allowed you to read the history log. So for example, if we type log, without any arguments, then we will see all logs right here. And if, for example, this is system log. So if I just let me see. Okay, this should be the latest one. So if I click here, you'll see it is showing on the right hand side. So this is the log. However, this is not a live log. It is a log that is already stored as a file, so you cannot edit the log. And as you can see, the icon turns into a book. It means that you are reading a history, so it is not editable. By clicking this, we're going back to the system. So let's click this, and you will see it comes back. And then we can also see the user log right here. So for example, if I want to check out my own log, user Andrash, I click here, then I'll see my own log. And also, it is a history, so I cannot edit the log. And here also you can view the bot log. And this is the most used feature because you will be having many bots running all day. So you will need to check out each bot. So by clicking this, you can see what happened to the bot, what was the bot doing, and what's the result. So same, it is history mode, so not editable. Okay, of course you can click on the bots on top, but actually there's a limitation of maximum amount that it can display. So here you can only see the last 20 or 30 bots here. So if you have more than 30 bots that had already run before, then you are not able to see their log by clicking the tab right here. So in this case, you will just have to use the log command. So also the log command also support searching. So you can type like system, then it will show only the system log. And also I can type my name, so it will only show my log. And of course you can type date or time like this. For example, if I type if I type like this, okay, so you will see here this part, it will match this part. So actually it is just matching the name, trying to get a match. Okay, so it is searching by this string, and it found 2 logs right here. Let's see other commands. So the mailer command is used to manage the mailer. I can disable it so the system will not able to send any emails. So the emails will be sent once the mailer function is enabled. So it has the ability to storage all the emails that need to be sent in a outbox, and then when the mailer revived, then all the stashed mails will be sent. Okay, and also we have maintenance command. The maintenance command is used to turn the system into maintenance mode. In maintenance mode, users are not able to log in. Only admin users can log in to the system. And now here's the shortcut command. The shortcut command is very useful and actually worth mentioning. So let me show you what a shortcut means. So a shortcut is a way to execute a command by clicking a link. So for example, here is a shortcut command, and this one is my name, so it means the shortcut is assigned to me. Only me can use this shortcut. Other people cannot use this shortcut. And then here it means we are adding a new shortcut, and then run example bot. This is the title of that shortcut. Here the 1 means the shortcut will last for 1 day. It will be expired in a day. And then here the auto, okay, system script example, so you already know that that's a command. So let me show you. So it will turn this command into a shortcut. So you will see here, after typing the command, here it says shortcut created, and this is the ID of that shortcut. So here's the title, the command, and owner, and creation date, and expiration date. As I just said, it is valid for only 1 day, and it is enabled. Okay, so I did test this command before, but I think this one is, you see, this one is already disabled because it is already expired. I did test it a few days before, and now, as you can see, the new one here, this is what we just add. And then here, to use that shortcut, we copy this link. We copy the link, and then let me show you with this one. So here, let me paste it here. So after copying this link, I get this URL. So if I click this URL, it will run, it will execute the auto sys.script example command, and which means a bot will be executed. So let me show you. If I click this, okay, you see a bot, the number 13 is shown up, and you see here it is now running. Say something. I say nothing. Okay, so this is a simplified way for a user to run a bot. I will provide this link to a user and let them use this link to run the bot that they needed. So this is a very unique way of executing a bot. Normally, we execute a bot by scheduling the bot, but however, sometimes you just want the bot to do something immediately. So this kind of mechanism provide the flexibility for user to execute the bot dynamically. And also because most of the bot can run in parallel, so that means in most of the cases, user don't have to wait. Unlike other RPA system, you will have to wait. You will have to wait in a queue, but in ARP system, you don't have to do that. You just click, like clicking a Zoom link, and then the bot just runs for you. And of course, user will have to log in if they haven't. So, for example, if I log out right now, so currently I'm logging out, and let's close the login page. Let's close it, and then click on that. Okay, so it shows the login page. However, if I just log in this way, you see the bot number 14 starts running right now. I don't have to do anything. I just log in and then it runs for me. So this really simplified the process of getting a bot run. You don't need to inform your manager to run the bot for you. You can simply just click and log in, and it will run on any computer inside the VPN of the company. So that's how it works. And of course, this shortcut mechanism is actually quite flexible. It can not only run a bot, it can also execute other kind of command. For example, as we just learned, we have a data command. So if we use the data command, okay, so here we could just replace this data demo, okay, here. So it is the same. We are using the shortcut command, assign it to me, adding a new one, run example bot, no, view data, I guess. View data, and 1 day. Okay. So let's get back here and we enter that. You see, a new shortcut is created right here. View data. And we can just copy the link and we can paste it. And okay, to test it, we need to let's type help. So you see, we are not seeing the directory. And now if we click here, okay, the command is sent. You can see here, URL shortcut triggered. And here it says, it sends the command for me. So this shortcut equals this command. And then, okay, so the command is executed and then we get to see the data of the bot. So that's how it works. Okay, you see here's the shutdown command. This command is just does a very simple thing. It just shut down the system. So, well, I'm not gonna show you this. Okay, so here it is the task command. So let's talk about the task command. To have the bot run, to have the bot scheduled and run at the time we want, we need to turn it into a task. So how do we turn a bot or a script into a task? So let me show you. But yeah, by typing task with no argument, you can see the existed task. So we have one task already existed right here. So we can see the detail right here. We can click the I, and then it will show the detail. And actually, by clicking that I button, actually it does what it does is it sends this command for me. So if you type tasks colon task, then you'll be able to check out the detail of that task. So here you can see the owner of the task, and here shows the last time it runs. And here we can see the schedule. So currently there's no schedule assigned for this task. However, of course we can do that. And here is the script. So it is the IKEA web scraper. And arguments is chair. So it's gonna search for chair instead of table. So here's the description. And here is the log. So if the task had run once and yeah, each time it runs, then the log will be added right here. And we can also run it by clicking this one. So if I run it this way by clicking this, you can see the arguments. The arguments will be also applied to this bot. So let's run it. So as you can see, the IKEA web scraper is running right now. And the argument is chair. So it's gonna try to search for chair item and download the images and collect the price and the name of the item for us. Okay, so it's done. So as you can see, there are chairs And yeah, it's got all the chairs right here. If we just open the link, we can also see the chair. Okay, and we can even download the chair. Yeah, you can see here is the chair. So that's how we run from a task. And also we can schedule that, so we don't have to click on this button manually. We can do it like just schedule it. Let's schedule it on like yeah, if it's today, then you can just click this one to skip it. And the time should be, let me see, okay, 2 minutes later. And then repeat. So if I type 2M, it means it will repeat in 2 minutes. And then the repeat count, so it will repeat like twice. And then the end date. So the end date, I don't need end date. So yeah, it's all set. So now we can see here. Okay, as we get back here, you can see it is already scheduled 37. And now currently it is 36. So let's wait. It should be starting in like 1 minute. And also you can see here the log is already added. Okay, you see it starts. It starts now. 0:17. Okay, I didn't run it manually. It runs automatically because we have just scheduled that. And we can also go check it. So you can see it types chair. So it is also passing the same argument as we set to the task. So yeah, it does the same thing again. You can also see the details right here. Okay. So that's how we schedule a task. So yeah, so what you just saw is the scheduling bot, which is the task schedule helper, you see. So when we click on this one, it will just invoke the task schedule helper to help us set up the schedule. So yeah, and this bot, yeah, as you can see, I didn't translate that into English, but anyway, it works. So we have already talked about the basic feature of the ARP system, and there are actually 2 more commands that I haven't mentioned. Well, there are 2 more commands that are not shown in this list. Those are user command and role command. So user command and role command. The reason that they are not shown here is because they are the version 2 command. Those commands shown here are the version 1 commands. So yeah, I was planning to migrate all the version 1 command to version 2 command. However, I'm unable to achieve that before I leave the company. Yeah. So here, we have user command and role command as the version 2 command. And those commands are used to manage users on ARP. I can add new users. I can set up their roles. I can set the permissions of specific roles. So let me show you how it works. Let's list all the role. Okay, so to see all the role, I just type role and colon. Here, admin default. So here are 2 roles. And we are now adding a new role, which is called a guest role. So let's add a guest role. So here is the command role add space guest. And here we have some parameters. Here it inherits default role. So it will inherit all the permissions that default role has. And then the command, this means the commands that is available for this role. So for this role, it has the permission to use the log command. And then finally, here is the log access self, which means it can read the log, but only his own log. So he cannot read system log. He cannot read the log of other users. So let's add it. So you can see here, add, after typing this, okay, role guest created. And you will see on the left hand side, the role is called guest, and it inherits default. And then the URL shortcut, which is the shortcut feature that I just showed you. And he can only access his own shortcut. He cannot use the shortcut of other people. And then also here are log access. He can only see his own log. And then here are the accessible command. And you see here is the log command, which I just typed here. So, but why? He is also able to use the auto command and cancel command and shortcut command, because those commands are inherited from default. Those permissions are inherited from default. And then here are the script list. So here are the script that this role can use. So it can run system script example and IKEA web scraper. And here is the task that it could access. So currently no task that it is accessible. Okay, so we have successfully created a guest role, and now let's see users. So let's see what user do we have on the ARP system. So as you can see, I'm the only user here. And now we are gonna add a new user as a guest. So now we are gonna add a user called John. So user add John, and the role is guest. So this is the guest role, what we just created. And then here's the email, which is my email. So it won't send notification to a random person. Okay, now let's run it. And then John created. So let's see. Name John, role guest, and then here creation date, login date. Here is this is a flag that if this flag is true, it means that this user need to reset his password. So every time he logs in, if the system find him didn't change his password, the system will always ask him to change his password, because currently John will be using the default password, which is 123456, and that is not a good password. So the system will ask John to change his password to a different one as soon as possible. And then here is the login trigger and logout trigger. Well, these are advanced feature. These features is used to trigger a specific command when the user log in. And this one is to trigger a specific command when user log out. So this is useful. Sometimes you need to do some cleanup when the user log out, or sometimes you need to show a menu or show a specific view to the user when they log in. So that's when we use these features. Now we have the user John, and let's test it. So let's use a guest so let's use another window. So let's run it side by side. So on the left hand side, I'm logging in as Andrash, and on the right hand side, I'm gonna log in as John. So when the first time I log in, the default password is 123456, and then log in. Okay, so now it will ask me to change my password because it is typically just not a safe password. So by pressing this, I get to access the system, but the first thing the system is going to ask me to do is to change my password. So here we have the user password helper bot. Although it says by John, but actually it is executed by the system. And then let's type the original password for user John. So we need to type like 123456. And then yes, the password is correct. And then we are entering the new password for the user. So the new password, let's do it like ASD456. Okay. We need to type that again. And as you can see, the password are not being logged. Okay. So password. Okay, successfully updated. So the bot completed its job, so it turns into green. Okay. And actually, you will find that the view of mine as Andrash and John is actually different. For example, you can see here, I can see all the bots because I am admin. However, John is just a guest, so he can only see the user password helper and IKEA web scraper. It is because the permission is different. For example, I can see the system log, and John cannot see the system log. Even though I click on the ARP system, you see it still shows the user icon. So, and John can only see his own log, and I can see the system log. And also, I can see the, let me see, user. So I can check user, I can check the data of the information about John. However, I cannot do this here. It will show that you have no access to other users' information. He just don't have the permission to use the user command. So I can, yeah, it cannot use the user command. And also, it can not use the task command. Unauthorized command, user has no permission to execute this command. However, it does have the access to log command. So you can see it can see the commands, but you will see that there is no system command, no system log showing up because he has no permission to read system log. So it can only read the user password helper, which he just executed, and also the IKEA web scraper. Yes. So only these are available. And also, here I can click the guest. So I'm able to see what the guest can do. So as you can see right here, the guest has the permission to use the script example and the IKEA web scraper. That's why it can see it here and see it in the log. And although John has the permission to read those, however, he cannot run it. You will see if I try to run it, auto demo IKEA web scraper, it will show failed to run. User has no permission to run this script. Okay. And if I run the example, okay, so you see it can run the script example. However, you'll find that it cannot see the script example run by other people. For example, the number 14, the script example number 14 is not shown here. Why is that? So actually, the user permission can be set in a very delicate way. So let's see what's the difference between these two, because actually these two are already set to different permission by me earlier. So if we click on the IKEA web scraper, by clicking that, we are actually sending this command. So this is just to get the info of the permission info of the guest of the script. So here you will see the role guest, what is the permission that the role has over this script. So you can see it has the read access level. The read access, it can read users. So it means when other people is executing this bot, John is or a guest is able to see it because it says user. So even though it is not executed by himself, it is still visible by him. And here is the write access level. It has no write access level and no execute access level. So it can not run or type anything into this bot. So that's why John can see other IKEA web scraper. However, it cannot do anything to it. So that's why here is the here's a sign here, a forbidden sign, because it is telling him that he's not able to operate the bot. He cannot cancel the bot. He cannot type any input to the bot. He can only watch the bot running, and he cannot execute the bot. So let's see what another one. So here we'll see the script example. So about the role, about the guest role, what permission does it have? over the script example. So here, as you can see, it can read, it can write, it can execute, but he can only read the bot that he executed. So he cannot read the bot that executed by others. So that's why he can see his own bot, but he cannot see the bot like number 14. I run the bot earlier, but he is not able to see it because it is not run by him. But this one is executed by him. That's why he can see it. And also you can see here's a person here. It means this bot is not run by me, Andrash. So if I click here, it will tell me that this bot is run by John. Also, I can see it here. This script is run by John. So, however, because I'm administrator, so I have the permission to access this bot. I can even type something for John. So I can say like ZXC, and then you will see that me and John can both see what happened to the bot, what the bot is doing in real time. Okay, finally, I have introduced all the main features of ARP system, including all the commands right here, and the user command and role command. I hope you like this system as much as I do. I'm very grateful that I've got this kind of opportunity to build a system like this from ground up. It really gained me a lot of experience. And also, I'm very happy that I'm able to help my colleagues and myself with this system. I'm glad that the system proved itself that it can really help. Also, it gives me a lot of confidence since then, knowing that I do have the ability to build a great web-based system. I'm looking forward to build the new system. I'm looking forward to build the next cool stuff. If you are interested in my work, or you have any cool idea that needs someone to build it for you, I might be the guy you are looking for. So feel free to contact me. Also, don't forget to visit my portfolio website, andrash.dev. I suggest that you visit the website with Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge for the best experience. Anyway, thanks again. Thank you for your time, and I will see you next time.